Okay, this is editing me after editing everything. So the video ended up being like an hour long, basically, and I cannot upload a 1 hour video. So this first part is just me, and then the second part is gonna be when Jamal and John hop onto the video. So yeah, there's that. Here's just the first part. Oh my god, this is so long. Oh, I have to edit it. Oh my god. We're doing an Afterlife tier list. I don't know if Jamal is gonna be there. We're gonna have John later tonight, but it's gonna be later. So I thought I'd just start it now. I'm doing an Afterlife tier list. So first one that we have is this is soda. Okay, first on the list, heaven. Okay, so heaven. What are the benefits of heaven? I feel like that's just like the basic answer that everybody kind of goes with. You know, because that's where a lot of people think that you end up, and that's where you end up when you're like a good person, like a decent person. So like regular Christian heaven, I think. Okay, heaven. What color? I mean, I guess white, but I can't see it when I type it. I'll go with pink for now. Okay. The font's all messed up. It's a good font. What's it called? Comic Sans. Is there Comic Sans on this computer? Oh, okay, there it is. This thing is gonna have to edit this a lot. But first one, heaven. Are you with like angels? I mean, I guess you're with God, right? If God's in heaven, I think that's the thing. I don't know, because that's like the basic answer that everybody says. I think I'll leave it. What tier is this? I can't see. I think this is B tier. Yeah, it's a pretty B tier thing, I think. Okay, pros and cons. Pros, you're with God, you're with angels, you're with pretty much everybody else, because that's like kind of like, I think that's like the most ideal place for everybody to go is heaven, right? Like the basic answer. Better than hell. Or like Christian hell, lake of fire, whatever. You're in the sky. Can you get altitude sickness in heaven? Can I put it between? I'm gonna put it like between A and B. I don't think, I've never done a tier list before. Is that how it works? I have no idea. I think that's good. Do I say B.5 or A.5? No. Okay, next. Hell. Nobody wants to go to hell. It's just gonna be like hot and sweaty. What all is in hell? See, hell is where like all like, that's where all the bad people go, like murderers and people of that nature. So I don't want to be like, I know you can't die again, but that seems not that great, honestly. Yeah, I already don't like being sweaty, hot temperatures, and I get anxiety really easily. So not only is the atmosphere really bad, but I'm also gonna be surrounded by bad people. Dude, yeah, because like Hitler's gonna be there, some shit, or probably already is there. So, and like every racist. Okay, hell, I think that's is it the worst of the worst? I'm not sure. I'd say B tier, but like almost C tier, because it's pretty bad. From what I've heard, it's pretty bad. So we're just gonna go with that. Also, my computer sounds like a vacuum cleaner, so my audio is probably gonna be even more crap than it already is, because I don't have a mic or anything. So ignore that. Okay, number 3 is reincarnation into an animal. That's a little bit cool. You get to live as an animal. What animal would I be? That's something I've thought about a lot. Like, out of this video context. See, I feel like I would reincarnate into a bunny because I like bunnies. Also, I'm just gonna die in the wild. And I feel like, obviously, I'm not gonna have human consciousness or anything. I'm not gonna know that I'm a bunny or that I'm living in a second life as my favorite animal. So, I don't know. Because I feel like initially you're like, yeah, I don't want to be my favorite animal. But then you think about like wildlife and stuff. And it's not that great sounding. Yeah, because it's like if I reincarnate into a bunny, I'm just gonna get eaten alive. Like, it's better than being like an ant. Why would you? I don't think anybody would want to reincarnate into an ant. Unless you're like, I don't know, unless you're like trying to be different. Like, you don't want to be an ant. Like, stop lying. Yeah, we'll put this at C tier. Is that what you say, C tier? I have no idea. But I think, yeah, reincarnation goes there. Okay, number 4 is a second life. So, like, I exist as another person, I guess. And I don't know. Depends on the life that I get. Like, am I just handed, like, some random thing? Or is it kind of like the idea of karma, like, where if I'm a good person in this life, I'll be a good person in the next life. Because, like, I don't want to be a bad person, right? Like, I don't know. I'm worried about the circumstances that I may be brought upon, which is kind of very privileged to say. Like I said in the last video, I think I'm kind of content with this being my one choice, my one chance at life. So, I don't know. Second life reincarnation, not too like, yeah, I want that. I'm also just like thinking a lot about death. So that's, yeah, not the best. Okay, second life. I feel like I put it above reincarnation, I think. Yeah, because like, I get to be a human again, right? And have to deal with the human experience all over again, which I wouldn't mind. Like, I'd rather do that than be an animal that dies in 2 minutes. But I can also be a human that dies in 2 minutes, because that happens too. So, second life. I don't know. I'm not good at judging things like this, especially when I have like a bunch of others to get through. Second life. Maybe, yeah, like around there. I don't know if I'm gonna have room for like everything else. Because it's like, for me, there isn't like a super ideal or concrete afterlife that I want to have or that I want to experience. You know, like, I kind of just want there to be nothing that happens, right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave. I don't think anything's gonna get above A tier, honestly. Yeah, okay. So there's that. Okay, what's the next one? Purgatory. What is it taking for me to get there? Am I like a bad person, or does everybody kind of go through that experience? Purgatory. It sounds not good. Sounds like where all the bad people go, honestly. So I'm not too sure. Let's look this up real quick, just for extra clarity. A place or state of suffering inhabited by the souls of sinners who are expiating their sins before going to heaven. So it is like the soul of sinners that are going to get their souls cleansed. It's not just like your average person. Yeah, a place or state of suffering. So I don't know about that one, guys. Chat, I don't know about this one. Yeah, it doesn't sound that good. It's before going to heaven. it's a precursor. You don't stay there, you just are there for a little bit. It's like an airport. That's not, no, it's not like an airport. It's like a rehabilitation center. That's what it's like. Because it's not like you have to stay there. You're just passing through. Okay, yeah, I'd say, yeah, that makes sense in my mind. Yeah, bottom of C tier, right above hell, because it is kind of like a hell. But you don't have to stay there for too long. You get to go to heaven after you've paid your dues, essentially. Next one, the void. See, I need to know, like, is it your soul? Like, how much consciousness do you obtain after you die? Like, in terms of your soul, obviously you're dead, right? Because it's like, if I imagine, like, myself, like my mind, and just nothing, I'd probably be anxious. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I wrote, like, in the notes, with or without consciousness, because if I'm just, like, there, and my soul, that's just where it resides, I don't, like, think or have any sort of consciousness, then, like, sure, I guess nothing's really going on. But it's like, if I am conscious of, like, being in a void, like, forever, then, yeah, I would be a little bit, like, I would be like, kill me. But I'm gonna go with, you're dead and you're not conscious anymore. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's just where my soul is and I'm not conscious of it and I'm just there. Weirdly, A tier, I think. I don't know, because you're just, like, there. Like, if you're not conscious of it, then it's like, whatever. Nothing's going on. You're not, like, thinking, or you don't even have the ability to think, like, I'm gonna be in this space forever. You're just there, and that's just where you go. So honestly, I'd put the void above heaven. Like, that's just where I go. I don't know. What happens, like, after you go into the void? You probably just stay there. But yeah, honestly, I put void on A tier. I'm just gonna keep that there. I think that's good. That's good. Yeah, let me know when you guys want to hop. Shit, I can't type. Hop on call. I have. Oh, they're gonna get upset, but, like, it's whatever. Ready and filming for. I can't type. Not filing. Filming for a bit. Shit. Every time I press enter, it doesn't actually send. It just does, like, return. Okay, so there's that. Just sent them that, just so they know. Okay, what is next? Okay. Water. Not sponsored. So number 7, nothing. You just die. Which, for me, that is the most ideal situation. It's just, I'm just dead, and that's it. Nothing else. I think, yeah. I like the idea of nothing, and I've been pretty vocal about that before. I'm gonna put that at S tier, and honestly, I think that's the only thing that's gonna make it to S tier. I don't really want there to be an afterlife, not even gonna lie. I just like dying. I'm gonna put this at, like, the highest point that I can, because honestly, that's the most ideal situation for me. Not even for me, for anyone, really. Like, I don't know. I don't want anything to happen after. I'm good where I am. And I'm good with this ending, you know? I don't need to be alive forever. Definitely don't want to be alive forever. I think just going through my natural life cycle is enough. It's fine. It's what we were meant to do. It's a promise, you know, that is exactly what's going to happen. It's concrete. So yeah, I'd say that's gonna be the highest one. The highest ranking thing here is gonna be something that where there isn't even an afterlife at all. It's just my opinion, guys. It's just my opinion. Don't it's my opinion, guys. I don't even know if this really applies. 8 and 9, I don't think really even applies in afterlife. But 8 is existing in memory, like existing like your close family members, friends. 9 is existing in legacy, which is at a larger scale, and really only applies to people who make big impacts. So these actually might be kind of high ranking too, because it's not like your soul or your physical body is really like going anywhere. It's more just like the memory and the image of you and the legacy that you leave behind will stay and will prevail. Which honestly, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna make. We're just gonna be real for a second. I don't think I'm gonna make that huge of an impact, which is okay. I don't really need to be super widespread, super known, super like have my influence everywhere. I don't need that. But like existing to just like continuing to exist in the minds of the people that I love, and you know, I make art and stuff. I kind of want that to, you know, outlive me. I would not mind that. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Probably not. But it's pretty ideal, I think. I'd say this is probably S tier. So nothing, you just die. Then like right above that, like not even like that much. Like literally, like I'm merging together a little bit. Like that's how close they are. So existing in memory, and then existing in legacy. Existing. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Existing. I can't spell. We're just gonna keep it. I don't care anymore. I can't spell. I literally spelled it right and then I just spelled it wrong. Okay. Existing and legacy. Legacy. What is legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. Okay, yeah, I'd say that's like kind of right next to. Actually, you know what? Okay. I'm being like really picky and way too precise about this, but I'm literally gonna move it down just like a little bit. Yeah, I'd say that. Moving over, what is this? I'm like realizing how dumb this looks. It looks really bad.